Yes, it's working. Thank God for that. It's working. Yay! And we're live. Hello, everybody. It says there's no one here. We had that last night, but I know there's people here, so I'm going to talk. Say there's no one here. Oh, sure, 25. Yeah, there's a few of us. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? Good evening. Welcome to Saturday. Thank you. Thanks, Sam. Busy shifting Greg's. Okay, how are we doing? Don't say that, really. Hello, hi, Matty. If I don't say hello to you personally, don't think I'm being rude. It's just it goes a bit quick, the old scrolling. And it's like I see a name on there and oh, they're gone. So that's what happens, really. But it's gorgeous on me. Thank you, Ellis. Oh, God, you just made my night. What can I say? Thank you very much. I'm just trying to find some music to put on just in the background there. It's better. So how are we all doing this evening? Hillary's listening. She's on her way to work and her toothache is still really bad. So I know that because she texted me earlier on today. But she was very good. She resisted retail therapy. So good evening, everybody. I always start a little chat first. It's our mediumship evening. Saturdays and Mondays are mediumship night. There are little ground rules, but I should just talk for a minute because people are still just coming to our community. So first of all, this is, if you're new, you are so welcome. We're just a lovely little community that gets together, 6 nights a week, really doing something, aren't we? And every morning on meditation. But we're just this lovely little community. And I've got Janet who's here tonight, and she's amazing. She's my little tech queen that just helps me out. I don't know where to go with that, Alice. Alice is knackered after a day of sheep shearing. I don't know what to go with that. You've got no picture and no sound. I don't know what's going. Who just said that? Kath, maybe if you log out and log back in again, darling, that might work that time. So we're trying to get really professional. Yeah, right. For those that don't know me, let me just say right at the outset, I take what I do very, very seriously, and I work with the highest intention, honestly. But oh shit, that's good starting. But blow me, we have some fun because, as my mum always said, life is really short. And what I try and share on this is just great makeup. Thank you. Some you really get Specsavers. Oh, but thank you, Cherie. Cherie, thank you. Jen's watching me step mummy. Yay! So I'll have a little chat for 10 minutes, just to explain how I work, how I'm a little bit different to a lot of the other means who are online, just because I am in so many ways. But we take what I try and share with you. This is just normal. By that I mean we're a spirit, we're a soul, we're conscious. Call it whatever you want. That's what we are, having this physical experience in this body, and that's normal. And we plod through life, and that's normal. Some days are really great, some years are poor, aren't they? But that's normal. At some point, the human body dies. That's normal. That we leave the body to rest is normal. That we leave the body and live forever is normal. That we want to come back and say hello is just normal. This is just normal. It's a beautiful reunion. And I always say to people, there is nothing I say or do, or anyone says or does, can share how much you miss the people you love who aren't here physically. Nothing can change that. You miss the phone calls, the hugs, the cuddles. Nothing changes that. But when you know this is normal and they are close to us, it changes how you grieve forever. It just does. And that's what we try and do here. A couple of little ground rules I will mention. And there's some lovely ladies in here who will just, if you're new and you step out of line, which you won't, they just gently nudge you in. So the first thing is you might notice no one is asking to hear from anyone in particular. I know you go anywhere else and they say, oh, do me, get my mum whose name is Joan. It doesn't work like that. If we're doing the tarot nights or psychic nights, that's different because I want to work with your energy, with you. But when I'm working with spirit, I'm working with them. And my job is to work for them to find you. It can get a little bit chaotic, but we don't care about that, do we, our regulars? Because that's my job is to work with them to find you. So if you ask for someone and I come to you, I'm already blending with you. I'm already psychically looking at you. So if you say I want to hear from my mum whose name is Joan, and I come to you, I've already got that in my head, haven't I? So, Kath, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe if Jenna can see that, Jenna can message Jenna. I have no idea what's going on with Kathleen who can't see me or hear me. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I know. And you'll see, and also if you'll see if you make comments, because it is a community. If I go to someone that I know, MID, you love. If I go to people I know, I will let you know I know someone quite well, because it's only fair. But my memory is quite rubbish, really. So it takes a lot to remember people. That's not me being rude. It just is the truth. And the other big thing is please, if you want to like the page and like me, that'd be lovely. If you want to keep in touch, if you want to follow me, thank you. And if you want to share this, that'd be lovely. But please only ever do it once, and never, ever, ever. I know there's a button, because I keep seeing it online come up. There's a button that says share groups. Do not touch it. Do not share me to any groups unless you own the group. It is so rude and so disrespectful. The reason why you're asked, all the other places you might go to share, to get to the top of some imaginary list, is so they get more shares, more likes, and they can sell their stuff. Their £90 an hour phone lines and their £5 generic emails. And I don't do stars. So if you see stars there, I don't do that stuff either. It's not about, this is about us all coming together. Thank you, mate. And it's about all us just coming together. I get a bit outspoken, I upset mediums, and I know I've had 1 or 2 emails, but I don't care, because it's never about the money. And the way I look at it, and I say this every time I'm working, if a medium or a psychic is sitting somewhere like here and says, whoever shares the most or whoever does the most to groups gets the message, what's that say to the spirit world? Imagine I've got your nan here, and your nan wants to find you, and it's her night. What do you think? It was some angel? Michael is there going, sorry, love, you can't come through. Your granddad's not shared it. It's just garbage. It's just shit. So, how I work. As I was saying, my job is to find you. So I always say to everyone, as much as I want you all to enjoy this evening and keep coming back and be part of it, and tonight is the summer solstice, I'm not actually working for any of you. When I do the tarot cards or the psychic work, yeah, totally working for you, serving you guys. But when I'm working for spirit, I'm representing spirit. That's my job. And if it takes me, and Tracy K said exactly, it's not a competition. It's not here. We're a community. And if it takes me 15 minutes to find the right recipient, I will. I won't make it fit. So that's the next thing, how I work. I'm not clairvoyant. What's going on, Emma? We're getting naked and chatting to dead people, spirit people. I can't say that. And I can be a bit outspoken, Emma, but welcome to our community. I'll show something reading the Celestine Prophecy. Good girl. So instead of me selling stuff and then starting, we just chat. And I don't want when we start sharing and how many people turn up, it's garbage. But I'm not right. So how I work as a medium, I'm not a clairvoyant medium. By that I mean I don't see spirit people. So if one of your loved ones stood right next to me fully manifested, I'd freak out. I'd basically rush to the toilet and find the nearest off license, if I'm honest. And get very drunk. I've got friends of mine who are clairvoyants. One of my friends, the most amazing clairvoyant, she sees them walk through. I just don't see them. When I was first developing, I thought, let me just turn this music off. When I was first developing, I thought everyone saw them. And I'd go, I can't see them. But I work what's called clairsentiently. That means I get to feel them, literally feel them, sense them, get to know them. Then I can narrate their story, tell their story. I get to know them, basically. And by that I mean they're going to come through the way you remember them. I know some will go, oh, it's always love and light. It might be love and light up there. It might be. I'm sure it is. But if your nan was a miserable old cow, guess how she's going to come through? A friend of mine passed Thursday night. I got the message while I was in the tarot. Was it Friday night? Last night? Can't remember now. And when he pops back, if ever he pops to me, he will be, I need to say perf, but he'll come through like the way he was, a bit cheeky. Yeah, it's amazing. And Kathy, I was amazed by that, because how does it work with that being face to face? When I first started doing this stuff at 10 weeks ago, I just had my phone. I didn't know how it was going to work, but they're amazing. That's spirit's intelligence. And how it works with me, I get them draw close. I will say 4 or 5 bits of very specific information. And that's the important thing, folks. If I mention something and I say this, and this, whatever it might be, it's not really posh Sammy Joe. I just had a shower and put the makeup on and clean top on. Really. At least I'd shave me bits, but just underarm shaving and all that. So if I've got a good example, and it happened a little while ago. I had a mum, was my first link, and she was 48, 50. And this lady came and said, everything you say is right, but my mum's 60. Well, it can't be her mum, can it? I can't turn your aunt into your best friend. I can't turn, I always say, I can't make your mum into your dad. All that sort of, I just can't. So I try and be very specific when I'm working. So, and the other thing is, you're more than welcome. As soon as I start talking, if you want to think, oh, it sounds like mine, I'd rather you don't. Let me get to know. If I've got a nan, we've all got a nan. If I say she's lovely, probably one of your nans was lovely. I want to get to know them. Then we can find you, if that makes sense. Is that okay? I mean, you do start going. If you do start going straight, so a new lady, just asked me how to do. I don't see them, I don't hear them, I just know. If I said to all of you very quickly before I start, how do you feel about someone you love, and you start describing them and the memories, because they're there. That's it. I just know. And I like my first thing's slightly different. I'll talk about that in a second. But how I work, I always do what I call a little meet and greet in the afternoon. I live in a bubble thing. I live in like a big room. It's lovely. And I sit on my bed over there, my little blanket around me, and I do my little meet and greet, and I get my first spiritual connections, just getting on them. So I've done that. So I did that this afternoon. Bit weird, but we're going to work with it. So I'm going to start. So again, if you've just popped in, if you want to like my page, great. If you want to share it, I only ever do it like once, like during the evening. There is no competition about who shares it the most. And please never share me the groups. Okay, just don't ever do that unless you own the group. Because I've had it done to me, and it's so bloody rude. Anyway, that's it really. So we're going to start. I've got a hair in my eye, which is just a great start to the night. So, hey, and how about that? Kathy's back. You'd love to see my room. Nikki Cubberley, I think you're being a bit rude. There's not a lot to see. It's just at the end of Summer's Land, nice big room, got my desk, got my bed, and I've got a little kitchen, and I've got my little bathroom, a nice bathroom with a big bath. It's lovely. Manifested it. Oh, that's that Wednesday, manifestation. You got Wednesday night. Right, so I did my meeting with this afternoon, and I like to know the relationship. I like to know who I'm working with. But she didn't show me. But what I do know, it's multi relationship, if this makes sense. So it's going to be your mum, but you're either not on your own tonight, or someone else you know is watching this as well, and either viewed your mum like a second mum. Yeah, it's a software, Mark. It's all it is. It's a software, and the lights just make me look gorgeous. That's what, Mark. Maybe you just need your glasses. I don't know. Maybe you Specsavers. But that's what it feels like. It feels like, and it doesn't feel like it's your sister. It feels like, because that would be mum to both of you, wouldn't it? So this is like mum, and I'm like her mum. So it could be your sister-in-law, but I just know you're both going to be watching tonight. And I don't know where. I've got a really good friend called Michelle, and the Michelle or Mish, I would say Michelle, is going to be around there as well, because she came this afternoon. I'm Claire, so I don't know where Michelle and Claire are going to fit in. We'll worry about that in a minute. If those names don't fit, we'll worry about that in a minute. But this is your mum, and if you're with your best friend, it can't be your sister, right? So if you say, "Oh, me and my sister are watching," no, because it's your mum, and then it's like mum to someone else. Oh, Jimmy, you've got to spoil it. It's not tranny, Jim. No, Jim, it's not tranny. No, mate, it's transsexual or transgendered. Nice try. And I won't be rude. I could say so much, but we'll just get rid of you and say ta-ra. Oh, dick. Anyway, we'll carry on, shall we? Sorry. Oh, he's back. Did you get your lesson? Oh, does anyone, before I get rid of him, does anyone want to date him? Do any girls want to test this bloke before we get rid of him? Does anyone know Jimmy? Or should we just get rid of him? We'll just get rid of him, shall we? Okay, Jim. It's all right, mate. There you go. Ah, see, what I don't understand. A guy comes on like this. He'd have a look, wouldn't he? There's 360 of you, of which 360 are probably women. He was nice, and some of you are single. He blew it, didn't he? I had Jimmy with the funny hair, the funnier glasses. He blew it. Never mind. Okay. I'd let Jenna take control, but unfortunately I can't. There's only one way to do it. Anyway, yes. No, everyone. You kill people with kindness. Life's too short. He's probably got a small willy. It's not his fault. Kill him with kindness. So your mum is giggling. So I like that. But now, this is your mum and like your mum. So this is why I don't know if you're going to be there with your mate or your sister-in-law or whether she's also watching, but that is going to be my key. I like to know how they pass. And your mum is emphasising it's mum now. Right? And I know you did everything you could right to the end, but not the very end. And I get the feeling you still worry that you weren't there as she passes. This will do me. Denise Sawyer, my best mate Michelle has passed, boy. Second mum, children, that would do. That would do. That feels right, doesn't it? That feels good, Denise Sawyer. Oh, same name as me. No, but where's the Julie? I don't know. Don't know. Your best mate Michelle, she passed, boy. Second mum, children. That's it. Fits, doesn't it? But it doesn't fit right, Denise. It's not. This lady's gone no. But if Denise, if no one takes her, you can volunteer, okay? But it's not that. But thanks, Denise, it's not. That'll do. Hello, and I know Vanessa quite well. In fact, I know Vanessa very well. Ellie's nan is doing. My middle name's Claire. Where does the Michelle fit in, Vanessa? Where does the Michelle fit in? Because it just got to sit. Samantha Parker just went, oh my God. Jamie Lee, that's great, but it's got right. The names is the Michelle and the Claire. It feels like, she gave me those names this afternoon. I'm not sure which one it was or which one I want to sit with. Samantha Parker, if it makes sense. Oh, hello. Yeah, but the names have got to fit. My mum passed, and Claire's my niece who's also watching, and there's Michelle. Hello, there's my names. Yeah, hello. This is how this game works. Hello, Michelle. Have I spoke to you before? That's what I wanted. It's got to all fit. Her name is, your mum passed, Claire's a niece, and your name's Michelle. That'd be your mum then, wouldn't it? Shah, I found Michelle because it's her name, because I knew Michelle was the most important name this afternoon. Your mum. Now, we can get professional here, Michelle, now, because I want to talk to you, or your mum wants to have a word with you. So I know it's, well, everyone stop typing. I'm amazed, like 400 people. We found you in 5 minutes, Michelle, with very specific names. I love how it works. Right, now, what we can do, Michelle, we can invite you up. We're getting very professional these days, Michelle. It's almost frightening. So we've got a choice. You can either pop up. If you've got an Apple, you can just click that and come right across and come and chat to me and come into the green room. Samantha, you're so welcome. What I've noticed, what I'm loving about Spirit more and more as I work every week, it becomes more and more specific. So no, I've got Michelle, because Michelle's what I wanted. I'm your only sister and daughter, Claire. Oh, you also make it fit. And your mum. Right, so it's going to be Michelle and Michaela. You would have thought those two specific names would be enough, wouldn't you? Right, now, what will be the time? So Michaela and Michelle, I want you to listen a second. I want one of you, this will be my bit, I hope, is that I know, we'll let Michelle come in and we can talk to Michelle. It's either Michelle or Michaela. Michaela, listen as well, but what this is going to be, obviously the names are great. It's, if your sister Michelle and daughter are all watching, then that means that's their watch. So that's that multi-family thing, and there's the same multi-family here. Right. The hook is going to be, or the key, if you like, is I know with your mums, either which way the mum's going to be, and I can't get it quite right yet, is I know you're there right the way through, but you've got to miss either the actual passing or the most important part before she goes. So Michelle, turn on Michaela. What bit of that makes sense for one of you two? Because that's the next bit. Because it's almost it doesn't matter you weren't there. I also know, as much as I'm going to enjoy working with your mum, she's going to want to do it her way. Hi, Lacey J. You're welcome to our little Yeah, I'm looking at you, Michaela. It's Michelle. Michaela, thank you. I can't take my eyes off Michelle, so I know it's Michelle's. And when you said I've been to you, I don't recognise this mum. So it's definitely Michelle because the names are right and the feelings right. So Michelle, what we can do, you can either log on here, or what we can do these days. And who's Claire? I've got Claire. Hello, Claire. Which one's Claire? Who are you? Hello. Well, you can pop in. Who are you? I want Michelle Turner. That feels right. Let me have a look at it. See who this lady is for a second. Hello.
Hello. You're on the Michelle is my aunt, and I don't know if you can try to get on.
Are you Michelle Turner's aunt, niece?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's who I want. That's why I'm happy it's you, because what I wanted is that Michaela's going me as could be me as well. I've gone. It didn't feel right. It's so long as you're Claire, Michelle Turner's niece. Yeah. So your aunt was brilliant this afternoon. She gave the two names of the two people that are watching. We'll own that one. Frick, that's spirit. Love that. So Michaela, thank you. I found my connection. Now, is your mum with you, or is your mum somewhere else?
Michaela is my mum.
Right. So Michaela, it's the same family.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
God, I love how this works. So when your aunt was going so Michaela, so if you want to come on as well, we could do a multi-split, Michaela. You can get on as well. Oh my God, I love how this works. So it's the same lady.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. So Michelle and Claire got to you. Michaela's your mum. There's the other sister.
Yeah.
Found you. Right. So Michaela, because I was wondering why I couldn't separate them. Oh, right. So we're waiting for Michaela. So where's your mum? Where's your mum sitting? Is your mum at home? Where's your mum?
I live separately. My mum's at home as well.
Okay. So what we can do, this is going to get really confusing. But Michelle, if you want to ring me on that number, we can get the three of you up and we can have this reunion that your mum and your aunt wants. And it's either going to go brilliantly or it's going to crash and burn. It's either going to go brilliantly or it's going to all go a bit wrong. So... right. So,
I know my aunt got some fun, so she might have found it hard to transfer it all.
Then one of you can ring me on this number. Only Michaela or Michelle. Don't want anyone phoning me up saying I look nice, which you can do later on if you want. But this is what I want to do because this is, and I loved how your aunt gave me the specific names. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
I think it was going so quickly.
Yeah. Michaela. So Michaela, there's a phone number there if you want to use it. Michaela, give me a ring, or Michelle, give me a ring, or Michaela, you come into the chat room. Oh, I know, Dawn Pritchard, it's almost fresh on it. Well, I'll talk to you anyway. No, I want to wait because I want to talk to. So, right, I want to talk to your mum or your aunt. Come on, girls, there's a phone number there. Just ring me. Just some days you get the split person. She's been me all afternoon, your aunt.
It'd be my
right.
nan.
Well, I'll start. Your nan, because it's your nan, isn't it? Your nan. That's
right.
All I care about.
Another daughter.
She was like your daughter. She was like your mum.
Yeah.
Hello, who have I got? Michaela or Michelle on the. See, we've got a specific phone now that's come straight to the studio. Hello, who are you?
I'm okay. Can't get onto the.
Don't worry.
Thingy.
Don't worry. So you're Michaela.
Yes, so Claire is my daughter. Michelle is my sister.
That's all I wanted because your mum.
You do know us, and you have met Mum before she passed.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sally is my sister and Hannah is my niece, so you don't talk quietly.
Oh, shh. Oh, it's that family. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so I remember Hannah. I remember Hannah and Sally. Yeah. Oh well, I've got your mum. So where does Sally fit in your family?
Oh, so Sally's a sister.
Right. So we've got your mum's just bringing it all together, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So this afternoon, I also what she did. I just got her name. I got the names that she wanted to mention, and what I want you to do is just take all she's wanting to do right now. Michaela, Claire, Michelle. She knew it was going to be multi-generational, right? Now, a couple of things. I want to cover one particular thing. I don't know who didn't make the passing in time, but let go of that guilt straight away.
That was Claire.
That would be me.
Thank you. Then, do you think it's by chance you're the one on the screen I'm talking to you? Do you think it's by chance that your mum's on the phone supporting you, And your nan's one, she's talking to you specifically, and she gave me your name as well. So he gave me, so it's you she wants to talk to, as well as.
It was my mum as well. She was my mum as well.
Yeah. So thanks for telling me, because so in case you missed that, because I know the phone's here. Oh, Madison, you're confused. Well, what we've got, Madison, Claire is the granddaughter, but she's like a daughter. The lady on the phone is Claire's mum, Michaela, and Michelle, the one who originally got me to, is the sister, one of the sisters as well. It's all confusing, Madison. But the mum knew what she was doing, and the nan was, because she classed you, although you're her granddaughter, it doesn't matter you weren't there. All right, Claire, that's so important, right? And I know your mum is listening, and I know your mum is on the other phone. And what I'm going to say to you is, your nan scares me a little bit. Don't she? When she was alive, she scared me a bit, right? Right? I know the family, not you, because I think you're the golden child, right?
She was.
You're the frigging golden child. She said, no, don't include her, but the family need their heads bashing together. So I don't know what's going on, but she'd want to bash. And Ben, when we cross over, we don't judge, nothing like that. But it's just like, if you don't sort, did your nan ever swear?
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Not in front of you, she wouldn't.
Oh, she's swearing like a bleeding trooper in my head. I want to bash that flipping heads together. It's early in the night before I start swearing, but it's just, yeah. And Michelle says, as I said, she scares a lot of people. Yeah. And you're like her, Michelle, because as your picture came up, not Michaela, Michelle, she's in my mind, she's gone, you're like me.
Michelle's like my mum.
Yeah. That's what she just said to me. Rein it in a bit, Michelle, right? Rein it in a bit.
I keep telling her that.
Rein it in a bit. I've got your mum going, I'm here now, I've got everyone I wanted. I go, that's nice. Because your mum this afternoon, when I got your nan, Claire, this afternoon, I met in my meet and greet going, oh, hello, you're nice. She went, I said, it's names. I went, all right, love. And she went, Michelle and Claire. I went, no one use names. Are you sure? She went, just do it. I went, okay. And that's what she's done. So I'm not saying Michaela's not important. Michaela's like Michelle, isn't it?
No, do you know why, Bex? I wasn't on here. I usually come on every Saturday night, but tonight I never. I was watching a film with my husband, and then Claire put on there, I think this is Nanny. So
I'm going to say something to you, Michaela, and I know you. I hope you trust me a little bit, because when I started this afternoon, and I knew it's been multi-generational, I knew it was going to be like a mum and sister. It was almost like, I don't know if they're all going to be there tonight. She was talking about you. Oh, I love that. She wasn't sure if you were going to be there tonight. I went, okay, we'll do whatever you want. So your nan adores you, Claire, right? You know how your nan gets a bee in her bonnet about stuff?
Yeah.
Right? I have no idea where this fits in, but the ring will come to you.
oh my God. She lost her.
Right? The ring will come to you. Whatever that means, it's yours. Okay, does it make sense, though?
Yeah.
Claire lost my wedding ring.
She lost your wedding ring. Oh, my God. It's
Claire
right.
lost my mum's wedding
My
ring.
nan.
Oh, then don't worry about what she's saying. It will come to you. Don't worry about it, all right?
Okay.
So let go. And right now, what I want to share with you, Claire, with everyone else, and this is important. So it's a question. So did you lose that ring after she passed?
Yeah.
What does it show you? It shows you she's part of your life. So remember, my job, whenever I'm like meeting your mum or your nan, whenever there's three parts to it. There's the life lived. Who is it? It's your nan. It's the mum. She gave me the shelter, and that is a bit like your nan.
She is.
Okay, can Michelle be a bit gobby?
She can be around family.
Okay.
Not really.
No, she's lovely, but it's just like a mum. So, I want to just leave this love with you. And she's like, done my job, and she's going, I'm done. I went, oh, that's nice, and that's it. That's just her. She's done. She's wanting 10 minutes with her family. So, Michaela, she was right when she said she wasn't sure everyone's going to be here, but you turned up, so that's lovely. I'm going to say something to you, Claire, as we finish, right? But I want to finish with you. Right? Oops, let me just get loose that for a second. Oops. Oh, let's use the phone number now. One second. Right. Your nan, I always taught you never to give up. Don't give up now.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Don't give up now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just hold on to that. All right? Claire, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Michaela, thank you. And it all worked out in the end, didn't it? So, Michaela, I'll say goodbye and let you go. Thank you. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye. And Claire, I'll let you go. And isn't it fantastic for me how the very person she mentioned first when I was meeting her this afternoon, Claire, you, is the one she wanted to talk to, respectfully to your mums and aunties.
Yeah.
It was her little special granddaughter she got. And you got the message you needed from her as well. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Right.
What I needed.
But she's just what she just shown you. She came to me this afternoon, told me the names of who she wants to talk to, who may not be there. It was one of them who may not be there, was your mum. And she just tied it all together beautifully. And I love how she's done this. Because I know she spoke you. That's not rocket science, right?
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, we'll always have the chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, and I want to, when I do that, I like to be specific. I'm going, what chocolate? She went, we just like chocolate. Because it's like I hold back the special. What now? This may not be literally right, but my interpretation would be, it's like, let's say there's the Quality Street, and you both love the same one. She'd save you. My favourite is now. This is now my influence, Claire. As we finish, so my personal favourite is the green triangles. Right, so it's like mine and that being her favourite, but she would always save me. So whatever the favourite was out of the box of chocolates, she'd always save you one of the same.
Yeah.
Did she really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so spoiling. That's really. I love that. So it's her. So it's almost like saying, next time you have one of those favourite ones, have one for me. Right?
Okay. I will do.
And as much as I know she loves your mum and your aunties, but this is, you need this most right in here, right now, tonight. That's why you're the one that managed to get on. That's the one that I'm talking to most. Why? Because that's what you now wanted.
Yeah.
You're now she's on a roll. You're now in my head. I'm going like, Nan, you're lovely, but you got to jog on now. I've got other people to talk to. And your name won't go anywhere. Just won't go anywhere. But I want you to know one thing. You may not think she remembered it, but she remembers that kiss goodbye.
Okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. And she hasn't expanded on it. She just hasn't expanded on it. It's just that, and the way she did it is, I know you did it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Because, as long as it makes sense to you, that's what I care about. So it's, Claire was, look at this. Look. Claire was so spoiled. Yeah. Really? We've already covered that. We've already covered that one. We've already covered that with the specific chocolates that her nan would nick for you and hide. Yeah. So I'm letting you know. Your nan is going. I feel going. I'm not going. No, I'm going like, Nan, jog on, because I've got work to do. So your nan will be with you constantly. She's not going to go anywhere. She adores you. And Claire, thank you for working with me. All right. And all these hearts coming up there for you and your mum and your aunt as well. So Claire, take care. See you soon.
Thanks.
Oh, Claire, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I love how spirit do that. Oh my God. So I'm sitting getting excited because some days, I'm sure some of my mate Kelly Mays pop up. You're here, Kelly. Evening. Right, Lacey's right. Okay, let me cover this straight away if I can. Lacey, thank you so much. Very quickly on private sittings, I never charge for them. To me, that's sacred, and I can't charge for them. I tried once for one day to charge for them, and ended up giving the people the money back. So I don't charge them. The problem I've got, Lacey, is because I don't get a chance to do many, and I've got a stupid waiting list, so I can't actually take bookings for them because I literally don't have time to. I do love them, but I'm not knocking anyone who does charge for private sittings, by the way, because sometimes that's if you're a psychic and you only do one-to-ones, then that pays the bills. But my working model is basically I can't charge. I just can't. I've tried it, can't do it because it's sacrosanct. It just is. Like with the scene with Claire, put a price on that. You just can't really, can you? So I'm really sorry. Message me, and we can chat. But that's the thing. So why do some charge? Because that's how they pay their bills. And in fairness to them, it's like if that's their full-time job. Hi, Jax. If that's their full-time job, and they've got to pay their bills. It's that I can't. I'm not talking about the extortionate £90 an hour shit, or the ones where you get an email saying £5. I've got a lady who wants to talk to you. I'm not talking about that rubbish and bollocks. Oh, God, I'll say it. I'm talking about that bollocks. I'm talking about if there's a genuine medium or psychic who just pays their bills by doing their readings. That's fine. I have no problem with. That's me. I just think, but I can't personally do it. But I do have frustration. I do have a problem with these £90 a minute, £90 an hour phone lines that are rubbing it. Just sorry. Oh, Bex, shut up. I'm going to get sued. Got no money. What do I care? So that's why. But I think having fans, I think that's so. That's okay. But again, Kathy, I can only share with you my views. And it's. But welcome to our community. I know that is you, wedding dress, but you look stunning, young lady. Natalie, no, I don't go down. If I do, right, very quickly, Natalie. If I do a show and you want to come to one of my shows, that's how I make some income. If I'm doing a charity night, get me petrol. If I'm doing a church, get me petrol. It's just, I know years ago. It's only what I believe. Years ago, a very old medium said to me, "If you want to be rich, don't be a medium, because you'll be so rich in other ways." That's just how I view it. Same my view. Anyway, and coming to that last connection, that was so beautiful. Wasn't that beautiful put together by spirit? I talk a lot about the intelligence of spirit. That Nan, Mum, came to me this afternoon. Think what spirit did this afternoon, or what they can do. This Nan didn't want to get to know me much. I knew it was with a mum or an auntie. I knew it was multi-generational, and I knew the two most important names because she showed me. Oh, Kelly, love you too. You're trouble, but I love you. Thank you, darling. So where were we? Right. So I'm going to take you off the board and just do that. Oh, hello. Okay, Maria. Hello, my darling. Right. It's just intense spirit. And I'm going, okay, who's next? It's like, no one. I go, what do you mean? No one. It's like, and what I love, and I share this, again, if you're brand new, you're so welcome. If you want to like the page, that'd be lovely. Thank you so much, right? If you want to follow what we do, that'd be lovely. If you want to share me, that'd be great. Thank you. Do it once. There is no fictitious division of who shares it or gets a link. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. So, if ever you get asked, share, groups, ask them why. Ask them why. Ask them, say, well, does my mum need me to do that? If you're waiting for your mum to come through. Kay was in my swimming world group. Oh, I need to get back to swimming world, Kaylee. And I don't know the relationship yet, but she's checking me out. Again, right, love? And it's like, she's not looking down. Oh my God, Kay, you got another new toothache. Mark, not funny. Don't do that stuff either. I know. I love Angela Fennell. I love Angela. Nasty Brian. Oh, you want me a bunch for that? Oh, thank you. How long does it take someone to pass over? Well, let me quickly answer this question for Jamie. If someone's passed over, as in physically passed over, they're there. Spirit take meticulous care of every single passing. There's no limbo. No one gets stuck. Too many TV shows, too many films. Spirit take meticulous care of every single passing. I got asked, do spirits get lost or in limbo? Can you imagine? Can I just share something with you, right? Imagine, right? Someone's passed. Let's call him Fred. Fred blogs, and God's gone to one of his angels or one of his guides. He gone, oi, where's Fred blogs? He was here yesterday. He was coming through yesterday, and the angel goes, sorry, Gov, I've lost him. He's got lost. It makes no sense. You don't lose spirit. We choose to be around our loved ones because we love our loved ones. When I get to the other side, I'm going to keep an eye on my son because I love him. I keep an eye on my grandkids because I love them. I don't see him, but I love them. Does it make sense? Yeah. We do Wednesday night. We do. Sorry, I will. I wonder why this lady was waiting. I've got to do this. Where's she gone? Someone I was close to was lost. Complete crap. Simple. There you go. Throw it away. Throw it away. Rubbish, isn't it? Lost where? You know, it's the you know, spirit of a spirit taking meticulous care of every single passing, always, always. So anyway, I certainly think so, Vicky. It's like if you get out of your car. But I use the analogy of a car. I'm trying to make this a Q&A, but let me just quickly answer this if I may. If you've got a car, and I class, that's my analogy. My body's my car, and I've got, well, once I get out of my car, I'm at my car, and I'm at my car. So yeah, I would think, I can't imagine any situation where you, I just think it's just common sense. You know. Yeah. If every ghost looked like Patrick Swayze, I'd go, yeah. Emma, I don't ever know you. You're just naughty. You fit in great. You do. Okay. Right. Let's move on. I don't know who this lady's going to be, but it's like she's just really checking me out, making sure I can do this. She's just. It's like I don't. It's like I don't know if she likes me. I don't really care if she likes me, but I just. Yeah. There's all sorts of stories. They hear you. Of course they hear you. They just do it with a thought. Of course they love us. Where else are they going to be, Shannon? All right, I'm going to work this lady. I don't know shit yet. I don't know. It really feels like your nan, but I'm not sure because she hasn't come close. Emma, you've got one of the good sense of you. Emma, you've got a naughty sense of you, fitting great. But your nan, I'm going to call her nan because that's what she feels like. But I don't know yet, so don't link onto it. I know the reason why she's reticent. I know she's reticent about drawing close. Not because it's me so much, more, why shouldn't we dabble in this? So I get asked a lot about people who are religious, do they still come through? And I go, absolutely, they still come through. Your nan, it feels like your nan, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, she's just an old lady. I'm not saying old lady, that's disrespectful. But it's like, I wouldn't have done this stuff. So I know it's almost like she's dangling a little gold crucifix, which I don't see it, but it's like, I should be doing this. But I go, well, it's okay. You know, I chat to people a lot about this, and I go, well, Jesus was a medium, so you're fine. And she's going like, what? Jesus was a medium, you know. And that's better. Gotcha. Lovely. This feels. Oh, she's got the same name as my nan, my favourite nan. But my nan wasn't Lily Ann. This is, I think, either Lily Ann or Elizabeth. Your nan's Lily. And that's bear with me, it's a common name. I apologise, but that's how I said, I'm Lillian. She doesn't want me calling her Lily. It's Lily Ann, right? No, not Lillian, it's Lillian. Lillian. Sorry, love. I don't know yet whether she would be your favourite nan. She feels so much like, see, what I'm going to tell you how it feels like. She feels like a great aunt sort of thing. You know, some you see some, but no, I'm the nan. I went, all right, okay. And it's like nan. It's like, I think this might lead to her bringing someone else in. I'll tell you why, because I don't feel, whoops, stop showing. I don't feel you'd go like, oh, I miss her. But it's your aunt, sorry, it's your nan, and it's Lillian. And it's like you'd pop round and see her. Like, I get the right. To explain how I try and get it properly, how it feels. You know, when you're growing up, we've got two nans usually. There's always that the favourite nan, and then there's other nan. This feels like this will be your other nan. But she's trying to make me feel, no, I love them. I know she loves her grandkids, but there's something about her being like a bit detached. And I've got it. This isn't actually about you and this nan. This is about your mum and this nan. So, Casey, thank you, but no, it's Lillian. It's Lillian. And she's very fat. And I've got it now. So your mum is still going to be here, okay? Because this is going to be. I was chatting to another medium, and we were chatting about doing this stuff live, and how difficult it can be when it gets a bit deep and it gets emotional. And my job is ultimately healing. So this is Lillian. It's not Rose, can't be Rose, it's Lillian. But this is about and and for me, this is about not so much your relationship with her, because my interpretation would be you could take or leave her, which might mean she passed when you were young. I don't know, but it's about getting to your mum. So, Nikki, that's a really good question. I don't know, but I know what this will be about is your mum took care of this battle axe, because that's the way she's coming across. I'm not saying she was holier than thou, but there's a bit of that side to it. I follow the Bible, and I'm not looking at anyone who's religious, but it's that sort of vibe to it. It's like, I'm fine, but she loves your mum. Jax, that would work for me, Lillian, but Sandy, then, darling, thank you so much. It can't be for you, because this is about, because I feel your mum there saying it's not. This is about you getting a message to your mum about the way this woman was, or should have been, or could have been, when I get a really draw close. This is where whoever I come to, whoever I find out there, you're going to be like, this is what I wanted. Because this is where someone like you, Nikki, will become the medium. Right? But it's the difficult side saying that, no, that's not what I want. It's not close. It's wrong. It can't be that. Thanks, Nikki. It can't be. I just read the last bit. She was close. No, I can't. Don't want that. Don't want that. That's not fitting. This. My grandma's Lilia's. I had a relationship with my mum. That's not sitting right. I want some more for you. It's not Anne Jacks, but thank you. This nan is Lillian, but I want it where I know your mum would have either taken care of her or looked out for her. And this stubborn lady, let's call her nice. That's what I want. That's the name I want. That's her. That's her. That's her. Jill, it's you. Everyone stop. I found her. As soon as I've done it, boom. Claire, thank you. Boom. That feels right. Claire, what did Claire say? Oh, because that's the Jew, that's the Catholic side. Ooh, Jill, right. 1 second, Claire. Hold on 1 second, Claire Peak, because I'm looking at Jill and it just hit me. Right, Jill, I'm going to ask you a question about your ex-mum-in-law and her relationship with the ex-nan. Was the ex-nan, Lillian, was she quite religious and quite judgmental? That's what I want. Jamie Lou, thank you, Jamie. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's either Claire or I keep looking at Jill. I'm drawn to Claire. Keep listening, but I'm really drawn towards Jill. So, Jill, you just let me know if you know about the ex-nan. That's what I need to know, because Jill, this feels right. No, it's either going to be no. I've got my link. Then Anne just keeps me just doing this, because it's about it's about the message to your ex-mum. So what I'm going to do, Jill, if you want to come on, and I have to trust. I know we've got a few little Me Too's going on, but this is the reason why I'm struggling a little bit. To be honest, is because I'm not actually trying to get to Jill, but it's Jill. It can't be you. No, Jill. Thank you. Can't be you. Then that whole thing with the crucifix in the Bible was part of my key. But thank you, Jill. No, right, Claire, because it was the whole Catholic in the Bible thing. Because that's see, I was convinced it was that Jill. Why does the other half have to hoover right now? Because he's a bloke who needs a slap, probably, Emma. No, the religious thing is important. I want. That might. Well, that's because I didn't see. There's not a photo, Claire. Because there's not a photograph of you. I can't get a. Let's see what we do with this, Claire. If you want to click on and come on, that'd be great. It's there, and I'll chat to you, Claire, and see how it feels. But remember, the name has got to be. Yeah, she is difficult. Claire, do you want to come and talk to me? But if this was your phone, right? Oh, Phil and Cameron are here. Hi, Phil and Cameron. Didn't see you guys pop in. How you doing? No, it's not. None of this is sitting right. None of this is sitting right. This Nan, I still think I've found you. It might be Claire, but I haven't seen Claire's face, so it might still be Claire. Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do then, Claire, what we can do is, if you want, phone me. Okay, that's the direct phone to the station. That's the direct, like I found one of my old iPhones. I've just put a SIM card in it, and we're off and rolling. I didn't see Maddie Connors much. I want to talk to Claire first, because I haven't seen Claire's face. I want to hear Claire's voice. I'll see Claire and see how it feels, because it's very specific, and it's not about talking to you in particular. It's the serial hotline, Sam. That's it. It's about getting the message to your mum or your ex-mother-in-law, who's like your mum. But I want to ask you a couple of questions just to see if it feels right. Well, I thought this lady would be really easy to find, because she's like, but to tell you as well, it fits from Andy Connor. Let me just talk to. I've got Claire coming through to the studio, to the desk. Hi, Claire.
Hello, hi.
I like your voice. That's all. I like your voice. Listen, right now, you said it was your ex's Nan. No, your ex.
It'd be my grandma.
Your grandma. Right now, I like your voice. Now I'm going to ask you.
Maternal grandma.
Right. Yeah. So is Mum still here?
Yes.
Right. Could your Nan? I think you said. Are you the latest? Your Nan was like that devout Catholic.
She was definitely like my mum goes to the church.
That'll do.
Candle in the Catholic.
Yeah, that'll do, mate. Yeah. And could your Nan be just a little judgmental?
Yes.
I've got you. I have got my link. Thank you. I'm listening to the voice, and I'm just going, yeah, this is her. Because what it was, I'm sorry it wasn't like I was talking before, but where you didn't have a photograph on your thumbnail, whatever it's called, I'm looking at a cat. Thinking, oh, but I've got your voice, and go right now. It's not you and your Nan. It's not about you and your Nan, because I don't know how you got on with your Nan. She seems all right, but you know she's okay, isn't she? But she's not, you know. I know from what this Nan is making me feel, she's not coming through, or she's not making me feel really emotional. I'm not going, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you.
No, she's not like that at all.
There's nothing like that at all. It's like, imagine she's here going, not under duress, but going, well, this stuff's a bit wrong, and you are definitely a bit wrong. I don't. Yeah. Between me and you, because no one really listening, I don't think she gets the trans stuff. It's a bit weird.
Probably not.
It does, but it's not.
Probably not her.
No, but it's not just that. I think it's also it's a case of, I just want to get my facts across, and don't be emotional. Just do it this way, and that's, she came through showing. Now, the joy of my job, I'm always learning. I don't know if that little gold crucifix is actually still part of the family, but that's the first thing she showed me or made me feel about. So it could simply be it's something that is just like a metaphor. But it just maybe ask your mum. But I know what this is all about. It feels like. Go on. Go on.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Well. It's almost like this lady doesn't do the word sorry, but I know she would be. Would that make sense?
Possibly to my mum.
This is exactly. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I mean. So I thought I said so. Because this is all about your mum and your Nan. It's got respectfully to you. It's nothing to do with you. If you said to me, "This is my favourite Nan in the world," I go, "Well, I'm really sorry. It's not about you tonight. This is about your Nan." Almost, and I said to your Nan, "I'm sharing with your Nan. Show me what you mean." And it's almost like she's doing a biblical metaphor by giving out an olive branch.
They didn't get on. They weren't
No,
the best.
I know they're not. I know this is what this is about. So if you speak to your mum and say, Nan popped in for one thing to give out an olive branch, and if I started saying to you, I'll tell you how sorry she is and she's sorry, that's not what your Nan would say. It's just not how it feels. But it's about going, and I want to add something to that. Can you thank your mum for being there for her? because that's huge. That bit is huge. I hope that makes sense for you, because it's almost, she's not done it as a therapy, but if I try and make it emotional, as in, oh, I'm so sorry, that's not her way.
No, definitely not.
And I know, and I'm going to say something, they're my words, but I know the way she's doing this, it's almost like she took that disagreement to her grave. And I think there's, for me, it's a stubbornness in your nan.
Yeah.
And it's almost like she's not, if I started going, oh, your nan's sorry, she regrets this, she regrets that, that's not your nan.
No.
Your nan is like going, I should have said that before I went.
My mum's not well, so...
Okay, yep, so...
Because my mum's not well, she had a recent bereavement.
Oh.
I don't know whether it's the timing she's come through because of that.
All right, she hasn't shown me that. It's just her way of wanting to reach out to her daughter. And I, you know, what I tell you how I'd finish, because I can just feel it. It's like, I know how much your nan loves your mum, but it's like she could never show it properly. That's my intent. That's my vibe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, their relationship. She was a lot closer to her dad than
her
mum.
Yeah, I kind of got that. That would make a lot of sense. So I know it's a weird reunion with a nan that isn't really wanting to get to you, but getting to your mum. I hate that. No, I'm not saying that. All it was is, no. I got a name popped in my head, but I'm not, you know, it's a Catholic name. It's like Mary. I'm going like everyone. There's always a Mary in the family. I'm not saying Mary, but I want to let that go. So can I leave that? Whoops, where's my something's happened? So can I leave that with you? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's lovely. No, thank you for that.
No, you're welcome. And I nearly missed this right at the end. Can you thank your mum for being there when she needed the most? That's important.
That's really nice.
Can I leave that with you? Is that okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're so welcome. Thanks for phoning up.
Thank you.
Oh, you take care, darling. Take care now. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Emma, I'm going to answer that question right away. Yes. But if they're going to come through clairsentiently, they're going to come through the way I recognise them, or the way you're going to recognise them. You know, because that nan wasn't perfect at times. So if I brought a nan go through, and I've seen things work, and everything's love and light, and aren't they wonderful? And they've chatted. They're going to come through the way they were, Emma. That's how I work with them. Claire, you're so welcome. And it was all about your mum. And I know you said to me your mum's not been well, but it's. I love the timing. I love the timing. And I think, you know, and for me, they're going to come through the way they were, and everyone's different. I mean, I've had mediums say to me, "No, you're wrong. There's no judgment." I know there's no judgment. I know, but they're going to come through the way they were, so we recognise them. If that makes sense, right? Moving on. A little thing. I was just shuffling back a little bit. 1 second. I missed something. Right. I think some of my naughty tower students are sorting out readings for each other. Very naughty doing it on Saturday night. Naughty children. So I've run a tarot tutorial, and I think they're sorting each other's readings out. Like, get up! I'm busy. Right. Okay. Now, let's go to the phone number for a second. And breathe. Thanks, Darren. Bless you. And Tracy K's a football with us tonight. I know football started again, but when you're an ancient West Ham fan, you're in no rush. Sorry, I know what I am. Hi, Julia. Thank you so much. But I found exactly where I needed to go, so we're fine. I'm going to say something. Every night I do is different, and ultimately my work is healing. And I'm not trying to drink tonight, Ashley. I've got my water. Becca's. I'm on the TV. Apparently you put me on your TV. Well, 5 minutes of fame. Put me on TV. Anyway, can't be saying. Right. And ultimately, my job is healing. And I always say that because that's really what we do as mediums. And sometimes the healing get really intense. And even in this environment, it can be difficult. Yeah, I didn't know you going. My dad would have probably would have known. My dad's era, probably Lacey, and we used to go down the chicken run when I was a kid. Down the chicken run. Don't you remember the chicken run? I'm that old. I remember when it was wood. Anyway, is meditation? We've got meditation every morning, Cheryl. Every morning's meditation. And I'm just taking my time with this because I want to just explain to you, like with Claire a second ago, that was about getting to her mum and what it was is about facilitating some healing. This is what this next one will be. And what I'm going to say, I'm going to let this guy come through and explain all about him. If no one wants to take him for whatever personal reason, and you want to message me, that's fine. I'm a bit on 34, not a lot, maybe a bit more. And you don't want to talk about it in front of people, message me. But quite simply, I've got your dad, and he takes himself home. Right? I'm going to get to know him a little bit more. But if your dad did not, and I don't like using that word suicide, but that's what your dad did. That's how your dad went home. And he has literally let me use that because it can't be for anyone. It can't be anything else. Nothing else. Right? And I know this is not a dad that you wouldn't have loved. The dad that it would have just... No, I'm not flashy, Carol. I've got spirit really close, and it's really emotional. I try not to get emotional, but this is. I'm also very reticent about doing this particular link in this environment when it's a PC screen. So it doesn't feel no, Shannon. It doesn't feel accidental. It doesn't feel accidental because I just know he takes himself home, and I just know. So if anyone doesn't want to take it, I've got the guy and feeling, and it's all about just reaching out to you. One of you, if you don't want to hear from him, can you just private text me or private message me now and say, it's for me, I don't know about it. Okay. Because I want to try and just give him a couple of minutes because this is my job. Okay, Charlie. If you're all right, me, Cameron, talking about this, I will do. But yes, Roxanne, it's definitely your dad because that's first he said, it's dad. I took myself home. No, if it's drugs and alcohol, it will be actually, if it's going to be the drugs and alcohol, it would be an intentional combination, right? No, it's not drugs and alcohol. This is Jamie. Jamie. I'm so sorry for your loss. But the first thing he said to me, or the first thing he shared with, whenever I work, I'm not making any jokes at the moment because this is really all about the intensity. I can't. I always say they talk about, we chat about. You can't talk or chat to spirit people. It's a blending. And the closer the blend, the more I can just narrate their story. And the first thing I felt, the first thing I know, it's your dad, and he takes us so across. That's why I've got to be just gentle. Tracy, darling, I'm so sorry for that, but it's going to have to be Hank. Charlie, it's you. Hello, because as you popped up, he showed me that. Now, Charlie, what we can do is no, Caroline, it will be your dad, and I think I found weirdest thing, Charlie, and I'm going to be careful because there are children watching this. Who's the other Charlie in the family? Because it's like she's the second one. So I don't know if you're the second Charles or second Charlie. Now, if you want to, what we'll do, I don't, you're fine with talking about it. Okay. Right. What I'll do then, Charlie, I'll invite you to the studio, and then what we do, all these people watching are on your side. That's how we work. That's what we do here. It's a community. So if you want to come and have a chat with me, if you've got an Apple, it's really, really easy. You just press that, and you come, and it's coming up there, and you just press that, and you come straight in. We can chat, or if you want to, you can phone me. It's whatever you want to do, Charlie. And I'd like to talk to you. Like, if we can do it this way, if you can get in onto the studio, because it'd be nice just to talk to you about this, and what the guy's trying to reach out to you to do, if you want to. Thanks, Gia. Gia, that's beautiful. Thank you for saying that. Exactly, Emma. Exactly. But sometimes there's such a battle to get readings, and that's where the sharing comes in. We don't do that here. So what I do as well, Charlie, is I've done the. Let me do the link one more time in case you're trying to get on, and we can take all the time in the world. And we can just say it's just us, and you've got so much love coming from so many people. And there's the link again. Or what I can do, I can put the phone number up. And again, this is just a dedicated phone number. This is the phone number just for our evening. Oh, she's there. Fantastic. So let me lose that then. Okay. Right. Hi, Charlie.
Hello. Excuse the state of me.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Oh, my nephew. So, right. That's you. It's really just him reaching out, and at any point you want to say to me, Charlie, I don't want to do any more, just let me know, right?
Yeah.
And what I'm going to say with him, or share with him, what I've done, he gave me just those 2 or 3 bits of information, and then how I knew it was you, I said, you got to show me what happened. As he was showing what happened, your name popped up with how he took himself home. So it can be anyone else but you, right? I know, and I'm really saying, I'm saying now. Oh, okay. What I want you to do. Oh, the echo's gone. Good. It's a bit like being on a radio show. You got to turn the volume down, or turn the phone, turn the radio. Can you see how red I've gone? That's how close he is to me. And I'm saying, okay, now's the time to be what you weren't when you were here. Is to be honest with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how much he loved you, but he wasn't always around when he should have been.
No.
And I'm going to share his feelings, if that's okay. You've every reason not to like him.
Okay.
But you've every reason to love him still.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be a smart ass. He's not. He's just going, I messed up so many times with her. And I'm going like, well, what do you mean? What do you want to share? He went, and this is him being honest in a way I am feeling he would not have been it here. He's going, yeah, she's fine. It's all okay. He's like, no, she wasn't fine, Bex. I missed the birthdays. I missed the Christmases. I like all that stuff. He's going, I'm going to put it in my words, Charlie, the way he's making me feel. It's almost like he doesn't deserve the right yet to say how much he loves you, because you go, just do one. But he's allowed to say how proud he is of you.
Mm-hmm.
Carrying on. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just going to put my phone. I've just realised I'm on 1%. Sorry.
You're on 1%. Don't worry. Just put it on charge.
There we go. We're in business.
Okay. And it's hindsight's a wonderful thing. He could have got help, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine I'm chatting to you, like, you were a bit of a dick, really, didn't you? He went, yeah, not totally. And what I want you to know, and this feels maybe it's as for your mum as well.
Yeah.
Can you let her know I've lost that aggressive side?
She knows.
He thinks the world of your mum, but he blew it.
Yeah. And
He
then
blew
some.
it. Yeah. And it's like, and I just feel that, and I know there's a part, and I don't know where your mum is. I don't know how she's moved on. She hasn't. I don't know. He goes, yeah, but she knows I love her.
She's remarried, but
and
obviously they were.
Yeah, so those absolutely. But also, what this is also about, Charlie, and I'm loving his honesty with me now. And I knew when I first met him, he was going to be honest, because I said, look, if we're going to do this, if we're going to start some healing, I need to, I need you to be, and in a way that he never was when he was here. It feels like, he was full of bullshit, but he's still broke, mate, all the excuse in the world. But it's about him taking responsibility now. Are you okay? It's okay. So I say hello?
Yeah, I've just got the children.
Your mum's on telly. That always makes me go quiet. Yeah, it's not telly, but it makes me go quiet. When we take ourselves home, there's never any judgment, right? But he so chose the wrong time and the wrong place. Gone frozen. Are you there, Charlie? Would that make sense?
Yeah.
Because
can you see me?
Yeah, and you froze there for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's intense, this part. And it's almost like, I can't use that word, but he likes a certain word beginning with C and ending with T that I can't use, that I don't like. Right? Yeah, you're smart. Yeah?
Right.
And when he chose to do it and how he chose to do it and when he was that see you next Tuesday to add, and I'm going like, what was I thinking? And I go, I get it, but it's him going like, is it you that's still got that one very special photograph of him?
I got it out last night.
You've got a love spirit. You got the photograph out last night because he said she's got the special photograph. We'll have that one, won't we?
Yeah.
That's just, and actually Dad's saying, and what I love is that's his way of knowing, like I said, you may not like him, you're only frozen because this is what's happening, this is the energy, is that you don't like him, but you love him. Right? Now, one, I know you got kids trying to grab your attention.
No, that's all right. I just need my charger on.
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're fine. Don't worry, I'll try it.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm going to ask you a question for him. Right? I'm letting him do it because he's been really honest with me. It sounds really weird. And I'll give it to the exact words. Can I start to be your dad? What you do?
It's really weird.
Go on.
I wasn't even watching you. I literally tapped on my phone and you popped up. And I watch you religiously all the time. And I thought, sod, it's been an hour. I've missed most of it. I've probably got zero chance. And as you started talking, you said, right, I've got someone's dad. And I thought, oh my God, here we go. And last night I got the picture out. I don't talk about him often. But yeah, last night I got that picture out and showed a friend.
I'm smiling, and this when I chat to everyone online. This is the intelligence and the love of spirit. This is spirit personified. Where you've got the photograph. Why did you do that? What prompted you to do that? And you weren't going to watch it. And click on the son your dad's come in, and your dad just comes through with exactly what happened, and that was it. And I'll find you. And when I'm thinking about could it still be you, as he shows me how he takes across, you pop up the synchronicities off the chart. And I talk about synchronicity a lot. It's the celestine prophecy thing I talk about a lot. So, and Dad, I can't tell you how grateful he is to you. Forget me, because I'm just got to know him a little bit. He's a bit of a dick. But that was him then, but that's not him now.
Yeah.
And I'll make you a promise on his behalf. And I'm serious with this, Charlie. if you want him to start to be your dad again, he will never, ever let you down again, ever, like he did when you were growing up. All right. And you've frozen because that's the energy. You're completely frozen. So, Charlie, I'm going to take that as a sign of, there you go. You froze because it's the energy. Don't worry. It's just the energy. It's what it does. It's just what it does. It's the energy. It's spirit. That's why your battery might have been a 30%, then it's down to 1%. Why? Because it's just what spirit you.
Yeah.
So, and I know we can't turn the clock back, but he will be there from the clock going forward from now on if you want him to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there's no, with this particular reunion, there's no, like, you know, I you know me, I don't even know you probably don't know me. I'll have a laugh and joke. This was about being serious, and it's just the healing. So, Charlie, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for trusting me with that. And your dad is so grateful for this reunion. And I always say, for me, it's the life reunited. That's what he shared with you from the fall, and it's where you want to take the relationship with your dad now. But thank you, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you. Thanks, Bex.
Yes. Oh, you take care, my darling. Take care. Bye now. Bye. Bye. She's going to have a little cry. So Uncle Ronnie's in the room. Ronnie's. But that's my mate. What's she want? My sister's best mates. It comes to the green room. What's she doing in here? Sorry, I've got. 1 second. I'm going to get very unprofessional. 1 second. I'm going to get very unprofessional. I'm really sorry about this, but I'm not going to apologise because it's mine. What do you want? What do you want? I'm working.
I wanted to see you, and it said link, copy and paste the link. So I did, but I didn't realise it would bring me in. I just wanted to watch you. Hello.
Fruit Loop. For everyone who's watching, this is Ronnie. This is my sister's very best friend. She's like a second sister to me. I've known her since she was 15, 16. No, 12. No, well, I've known her since I was about 13. And sorry, but so she's very good friends with me. What? And my mum loves her, by the way. My mum says so. Nice to talk to you, Ronnie. Can I get some work now, please?
Of course you can.
Oh, can I go now?
Instead?
Just watch. I'll just chuck you out the green room. Oh God, I am sorry about that. That's actually my sister's best friend, and she's like a second sister to me. And I can say it now because she's not here. I'll never forgive her actually because my brother instead. She's snogging me. She's snogging my brother. Just sort of share that right there. I was actually a bit different in those days. Oh, I would have snogged. I caught her snogging my brother. Oh, there you go. Happy days. Right. My mum adores Ronnie. And I adore Ronnie. She's lovely. Lisbeth, I haven't missed the meditation. Tomorrow. I thought it was going to be a lot of dads tonight because it's my Father's Day tomorrow. Maybe dads will come to a Monday. Actually, isn't it? But I've got another mum. Hello, love. Not my mum. A mum. Mum? Not your mum. Not your mum. All right. Elaine. Elaine Houses. Hello, Elaine. Sorry, very unprofessional. That's me. Had an email from the editor and spoke to Lisa, and it's coming out in August issue coming out next month in July. We had to change some words around, but it's all done. So Elaine does stuff. I mean, there's just a friend of mine's stories coming out about the yellow cardigan thing. Anyway, right. Elaine's lovely. Right. This is really strange because this is a bit like with the lady I just worked with who just gave me 2 or 3 bits of vital information that could only be for one person, and the healing started. This is not about healing. Yes, Kathy, every time I work, it's from Colombia. It's for Colombia. Oh, Northern Ireland. Oh, wow. The healing site is lovely, Jackie, isn't it? It's just lovely healing, isn't it? And do me a favour, everyone, don't mention the book people talk to me about writing because Elaine's helping me write it, and I haven't done the synopsis properly yet. So shh, don't tell Elaine. Get in trouble. Lisborough, thank you. But this is your mum, but it's not your mum, right? So, very important. If your biological mum is on the other side, this cannot be for you as much as I would like it to be. Because I'm their mum, but I'm not their mum. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not their mum, but I'm not their mum. And I know this lady, and that's exactly, that's exactly it. It's your mum, but she's not your mum. And she brings you up. She brings you up. She's the biggest part of your upbringing. And no, it's wrong. She's not trying to be disrespectful to your own mum. Please, I know you're typing things up, but I want to get to know it a bit because I want to sort out what she's trying to share with me, because she's not trying to be disrespectful to your mum. So I know your mum's around, but I'm not your mum, but I'm your mum. It feels like a foster mum. Oh, someone's put that. I think. That's what godmother, foster mum. That's exactly what it is. Because I know you reunite with your mum later. I don't know what relationship you've got with your mum, but she just wants to have 5 minutes with you because she influences you in such a beautiful way. She was there when you needed her, and it's like, look at she wants to call you her daughter, but I know it's not your mum. But she just is like, she's doing so well, and she's talking about your children. So I want to get that. Yeah, like surrogate mum, Carrie, but it's not a literal mum. But it feels like foster mum or stepmum, or no, not stepmum. No, it's not stepmum. It's like a foster mum or someone looks after you. Or it could be a next door neighbour that is looking after you all the time while mum's not around, or mum's moved. But you still reunite with your mum. So it could be stepmum Joyce, but if it's going to be stepmum, it means, but your actual mum almost disappears for a while, and then you reunite. But this lady is there when you need her most. And I'm going, okay, well, let's just get to know you a little bit. And then, all right, as an adoption, not really, Shan, no, because I've worked with your nan before, and Shan, so no, I would know that feeling, Shan. And Shann's the lady in Oklahoma, and the reason why I remember you is because you're in Oklahoma. Oh, gone all blurry. But I wanted to get to know a bit more. As a medium, I hate talking about cancer because cancer is a bit of a cheap shot. It just is. It could be a message with someone else, Emma. Yeah, I'm just getting to know her a little bit. But I just love everything about her. She'd be like your favourite auntie, your favourite, but it's not nan. It's not that generation. So it's not your nan. It's not nan. It's not nan. It's like, this is like foster mum or a carer. Yeah, she's like your carer. That's the word I want. And whatever way that fits in, she's a carer. That's the word I wanted. And however that manifests, that's what she was. So it's not your nan. And Joyce, can't be you, darling, because the mum then comes. It's almost like she comes back in your life. But my honest vibe would be, you're probably closer to this lady than your actual mum. It doesn't feel like nan, Ellie Rose. It doesn't feel like nan. I'm trying to. Could it be a close aunt? Absolutely, could be. Let me get some more. I want to get to know a bit more. Because it's not about. Why I'm struggling is because it's always about you. She always put you first. And I'm going, well, let me get to know you a little bit more. Her personality is right. She is really gentle natured. I know that's a cliche, but she is. And it's just, Bex, can you try and help me find my my girl. I'm like, yeah, we can do that. And it's like, if it's not too much trouble, this is her energy, this is her personality. And I don't know. It's like, I just know I just know it's like some sort of cancer or something like, yeah, Roxanne, it could actually be that. Yeah, but I'm just getting to know her. Yeah, it could be that, Claire. It could actually be that, but I can't see your face. If it's going to be you've got the two sisters, because there's three of you. But you're closer to her than the others. It's almost like you were. See, she's not making me feel you were separated. That wouldn't surprise me if it did. She's not. She's really careful with the family secrets. Not let me get. Those that know me a bit know I love a bit of gossip. I love a bit of gossip, but it's not with her. That's why it's the foster mum, the carer. That's what she is. And I know she takes care of you, but I don't know where the other two fit in. Because there's three girls. I don't know about any boys, but there's three girls. Okay, let's have a go with this. Hello, Ellie Rose. Yeah, I didn't feel like Nan. Oh. But unless your, see, Ellie Rose, as much as it all fits, unless your Nan brought you up and was like a foster mum to you, it can't be you, darling. But thank you, Ellie Rose, unless it all fits. No, it's not for daughter. It's that sort of. No, Matthew, I don't know. It could be for a guy. It's just trying to get hold of what she's trying to get hold of. Yeah, it's granddaughter because she's got two sisters. Yes, Matty, definitely for daughter. No, it's not you, Lacey. But thank you. It's not sitting with me. What I'm going to do. Let's have a think. Oh, a minute, Lacey. Yeah, my nan was like that. She was the only one that showed me love as a child. She didn't agree. Yeah, but it has to be they brought you up. That fits. I'm struggling with this because it could be a godmother. It doesn't feel. Oh, it's not sitting right. Now, I don't. Oh, I'm love. I don't know where the June or the Julie fits in, but the June or the Julie. I said that's the name. That's gonna be my hook. Yeah, anyways, I keep looking at you. I keep looking at you. I know I didn't feel like I said it wasn't Nan. It doesn't feel like Nan, but we give it. Ellie Rose, let's give this a little go because I haven't taken your picture down for a reason. For something's going on. Yeah, the trouble is Emma. She's not talking much. Unlike the bloke, she's not. I'm struggling because she's very quiet. But it's the June or the Julie. That's got Julie. No. Everyone wait a minute. Sorry, been polite. I'm struggling. Yeah, but Elaine, if your Auntie June brought you up, I can work with that. Oh. I like that. Doesn't work like that, Emma, really, because they haven't got a voice box. It's a blend. It's a blend of energies, and she's showing me what she wants to show me. She's showing me enough that I'm missing it. It's not Nan, all right. So it's not. It's me missing it. It's me missing what she wants. I can't get it right. it feels. So you've got to give me something specific, because it's got to be something very, very specific. No, this is sitting right. It can be, Emma. Sometimes it comes through so clear. Boom, 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 boom. You notice that tonight with some of them. This lady, not so much. So it's me that's missing what I'm missing. Pat, what have I missed? Pat Couch. Oh, hello. Like that name. No. Oh, that would be the two sisters, wouldn't it? I'm really struggling with this lady, because normally the name pops out, but no names have popped out to me, and I'm going like, oh, I'm trying to. No, I want some more from this lady. Go and get someone else. Right. Your dad is there with her, and I want to try and get your dad as well. So I know she's there. Right. Out of the way. Right. No, Nikki, that's not that. I know manager drops. It's not that. It's I haven't got her properly, or I haven't found not the right person hasn't popped up saying it could be you, because she's given me what she wants. I know I've got the right. I'm going to recap. Right. This is like your carer, and that, however that was, that is aren't. It feels like. It keeps saying like foster, someone that brought you up, or is the biggest part of your upbringing when your mum can't or doesn't do it. I know you reunite later on with your mum on some level. I know there are two sisters for you. Know that. But I don't know if the two sisters are as close to this lady as you are. The June or July, June or Julie, I don't do months of the year unless they show me something. It's not Nan. It's definitely not your Nan. Definitely not Nan. As much as I want to make it fit as an aunt, it's not. It's carer gone. Absolutely, Emma. That's exactly what it is. And Amanda, that's exactly what it could be. Godmother, and she had a daughter and you have a twin sister with the two girls. But only going to work for me if your godmother helped bring you up. I was the biggest part or a huge part of your upbringing when your mum either couldn't do it or wasn't around. That's all I need, because that's all she's given me. If no one can take it, I'm going to let her go, because I don't do walk-ins, but I know someone is going to go, this is part of it. Hello. Right. You lost your days with that. Right. I thought you reunited with your mum, because it feels like you reunited with your mum. You said your mum sacrificed when you was 3. So this can't be you. Thank you, Lisa. But I have to be very specific when I'm working. Even though it's a struggle, this connection, I won't stop till I get it right, because again, it is what it's meant to be. Auntie June, and she was my sister, and she passed lung cancer. Pat, I think it's you. You called her June. That's the name, isn't it? I'll own 2 girls as opposed to right. Pat, it's. I was want to ask as a question, Pat, if I may. Did you reunite on some level with your mum? Because that's Auntie June, carer. That's why I've never had this problem in a no. I've got Pat. This is sitting right with me, because what I didn't understand about the relationship, I found the relationship because I didn't understand it. Because as long as Pat reunite with her mum at some point, then that's what I want, because it's all got to fit. But I've never had that as a June in a children's home with a sister, and the Auntie June passed lung cancer, and oh my God, yes, Pat, I'm with you. Pat, if you want to come have a chat, you can have a chat. But everyone, thank you. Every bit fits, and I have to trust. And I'm looking at Pat going, yeah. And when you mentioned, and Pat, I'm going to say thank you. The joy of my job, I'm learning all the time. I couldn't understand the relationship because I never had a carer who you'd call an aunt, like family, like a mum in a children's home. So Pat, thank you so much and I'm so glad I persevered to find you, and that you then found your mum as an adult was what she was showing me. What this is, Pat, this woman is so off the chart proud of you. I'm sorry I said you got two sisters, but I was convinced you had two sisters. Maybe it's that you're one of two, and I got that bit wrong. We'll just throw that bit away. But what I want to share with you is this lady adores you. And you are, and what I'm saying, I said, well, this is a little bit new territory for me as well, Pat, because I've never had this situation where I've had someone who was a carer who's come through, and she's talking about the children's homes, and I'm going, like, what's going on? And she went, tell her I remember her cuddles. She remembers your cuddles, Pat. And I'm going, well, that's lovely. Bit generic, that's lovely. What do you do with this? What's going on? And well, Alison, yeah, thank you, Alison, but it's not. It's just that. Thank you, but I have to work for Spirit, and I'd rather, you know, do I get sweaty palms sometimes? Yeah. Do people drop off the list? Yeah. But then this lovely lady has found this June, Auntie June, has found Pat, and that's our job, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day. And again, it was me missing it because what did I miss? I've never had an aunt-like carer, and that's what I kept feeling was. Well, just so I explain, Pat, this Auntie June was obviously showing me exactly what was going on, but my brain gets in the way. Remember, I always say the job of the medium is to get the brain out of the way so the spirit can do their job. Spirit know their job. My job's to get out of the way. But my brain's trying to make sense of it. Going, it was an aunt, and it's only when you went, it was this, I go, ah. And then when you said, found you as an adult, there's my hook. There's my final bit of the jigsaw. So I've got this lady. And I have no idea. But there you go. There you go. Got your Auntie June. She adores you. She adores you. And it's more than that. It's more than that. I don't do fortune telling. I don't let them tell you what to do. I get people all the time, what does my nan want me to do? I said, well, it's not her choice, it's your choice. But it's come back to the cuddling. It's coming to the cuddling. Take that cuddle. And I don't know what she means. Take that cuddle. And I know socialism and all that stuff. I know I'm not going down that road, but I don't know where you are, single, with someone, don't know what's going on, Pat. But it's time you let someone cuddle you a bit more. Okay, that sounds like a throwaway comment, Pat, but it really isn't from this lady. Because why did she mention the cuddling? Because I always say, whenever I work, every connection, every reunion is multi-layered, is multifaceted. Always something going on, Pat. Yeah, and that loneliness or whatever you're going through, it's like there's always someone to give you a cuddle. All right, and I'm so glad you said that, because I'm going to say something. And Pat, I don't know if you know. I don't know if I know you know or not, Pat, but your aunt was going to those that have the darkest past, some have shine the bright like the brightest star, and that's what you do as a foster carer, right? You shine like a star. You've been through. I was trying to get her words exactly right. I was struggling with it, but it's very much like those that have the darkest times can sometimes become the brightest shining star, and that's what you do. Pat, take all this woman's incredible love and how proud you are. And you've given me the reason. I see the reason why she's so proud of you, because you're doing what she would have done. So, Pat, thank you. So glad we found you in the end. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Right, everyone. So we've done an hour 40 minutes. Normally we do about an hour and a half. And what I always say to people that are new, if you've enjoyed it, thank you so much. If you want to like my page, that'd be lovely. If you want to keep and again, we do this Saturdays and Mondays, the mediumship. You're all welcome, obviously. And if you want to share me, thank you very much. But you only ever share me once. Once is enough. No, I'm sorry. It's too much fun. And please never share me to groups. But if you've enjoyed it, we've got some lovely groups here. We've got an even group. If you want to join in the Bex groups, they're private groups. If you just apply Jenna, who's my angel, my rock, she's approve you. And then you've got it's just a nice energy. If you want to post it, I'm just talk to people, reach out to anyone. So can I ask you everyone to put a heart up or clap or a thumb up just to clear the energy, really? It's been every night I work, and it doesn't matter if it's like tonight, I think it was like one point, it's like 500 of us. Spirit don't care who's it. Their job is the healing, and I love the people that come here. They become part of our community, and I love it that if I'm working with someone, everyone's just trying to send their love, and I can feel it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So if you haven't done it before, in fact, you're trying to do meditation. 9 o'clock in the morning, do a little bit of meditation. Tomorrow night, a little bit different. It's normally deep meditation, but it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow night it's Father's Day. And we're going to share some photographs. It started last week, but don't send me photographs yet. What we're going to do is just put some photographs up of people that we love, dads. I don't want to know anything about them, because as soon as you do, you start knowing what you're talking about. I don't know anything. I don't know if they've passed or not passed. It's just we talk about dads tomorrow, and actually love them, really. And I don't know if they've passed or not. We're just going to do it because a few people asked to do it. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. And for mums as well. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. And then Monday, more mediumship if you're around. With that, everyone, have a wonderful night. The night is still young. And yeah, thank you, because it's a lovely group we've got. So as people are leaving, thank you, Elaine. Love you loads. Can it be granddads? I get granddads sometimes, Sarah. I get granddads. I get all sorts. I'll talk to you all soon. So Night Hills, hope that toothache's going. I hope that's going a bit better. And yeah, take care, everyone. And once again, thank you so much for a very special evening. So everyone take care, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care now. Bye.